こんにちは、チャートマスターの根崎ゆうきです。4月30日のセッションリキャップ取っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めていきましょ
う。Recap for the 29th of April. If you're a demo trader, you need to pay special attention when you get to the currency that you want to trade, that you're looking at. I'll give you the parameters of the trade. All right. So, for those of you who are part of the Winner's Edge group, you will get a link to this recording. It's not available to you normally, but we always give you guys the link anyway while you're here. Alright, so euro dollar. Alright, this is what we're looking at. Now you know how we got all the lines on here. We can see that there's nothing happening here. The only trade was this one right here, and did they make it? And why did they make that trade? Can everybody see why they made it? Why did they make it? So those who saw it this morning early got into the trade and traded right to the target. Did you see where they went?
ユーロドルですね。ユーロドルはまあもう今すでにターゲットまで届いてしまったのでやることはないんですよねと。なんでここまで行ったんでしょうね。ワイドオープンスペースがあったからですよねっていうことですね。
Right to the R3 target. There it is. Right. Now what's above that? Jump, 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 jump. We don't get another trade until right up in here. So the next time we see a wide open space above 50.
今からなんですけども、もうずっとジャンクって言ってて、いろんな壁がありすぎて、もうここトレードしない方がいいよねと。トレードできるのはその上のこのスペースをトレードできるぐらいですよねと。
See, and that is only going up to the R4, which is at 87. It's only 34 pips there, folks. So let me take this down one off here. So there's nothing. There's really no trade on the euro, none whatsoever. So British pound. Now, there are tons of 5 to 8 pip trades over there. So there are no target trader trades. Pound dollar. And this bull flag. Everybody glad you didn't take the bait. All right. See, what are they doing? Remember I said earlier, if they can't find enough buyers, to break this out, they're going to keep working this bull flag. And what are they doing? They're working the bull flag. You can see.
ポンドドルですね、ポンドドル。で、ポンドドルはブルフラッグにいますと。で、ブレイクしてますけど、買わなくてよかったですよねと。買いのサインも出てないですし、買わなくてよかったよねと。で、もうずっとこのままチャンネルの中で推移するよね。ブルフラッグで推移するよねと。
Yeah. Let's find a place where that might be over with. Let me take this to a 30 and see. We got a swing low, up and high right here. Right? You can see the 50% retracement is right here now. 50% is not a fib, by the way, but it's hit so many times. Why do they do this? Why would they care about this? What we call the underwear trade, right? The underwear trade is when it hits the 50%, that's a 50% discount of that whole move, right? Attention shoppers, there's a 50% discount on underwear in the underwear department. Go get it. See, well, right now there's a 50% sale on the pound dollar, right? So when it hits the 50%, we're going to look for the bounce up, and there's our opportunity, right? If we get a bounce and a break of the bull flag, now listen, if they don't break the bull flag, where are they going to keep going? Down to find more buyers, right? All they're doing is looking for buyers, and they went to the 382, it bounced, they found some, but not enough. Now they're headed to the 50%. 50% will happen at the bottom of the channel and the 50%. We may get the bounce there, in which case we'd be very interested. And you can see our target is up here at 55.80. It's the fifth leg, the last wave. So this may be this is.
ポンドドルですね。ポンドドルはブルフラッグの中にいるっていうことだったんですけども、引き続きポンドドルなんですけど、フィブ引いてこれブレイクしてきたらこの上のターゲットっていうことを言っていますね。
Probably all there is left in the British pound right here. There's a trend line right here. So there's the trend. 270 fib here. There's the PSR here, and there's the R5 of the last wave. Right. So a bounce and that break. So the break hook and go out of the bear flag, bull flag, and up you go. And that trade's going 90 pips. Right. So our target is 55.80 on the break of the bull flag. We'll need to be above 5,500. All right. So let me pop that. Move this up a little bit. All right. So a break above 5,500 on the bounce off the 50% and a break of the bull flag. We now have lots of confirmation that they're going to make that trade right there. Did they make it in our session? No. Were we trying to trade this trade? Yes. Could we make the trade happen? No. See? Only on the 4. Everything's on the 4 hour. There's nothing below the 4 hour. Except for flags, but you can see it.
まあちょっと今なんか豆知識みたいなの言ってたんですけど、まあこの青いトレンドの間は240分だよねっていうことを言ってて、まあ全ての線は4時間から引きますよと。まあその代わりこのフラッグだけはちょっと違うんですけど、まあ全て線は4時間から引くようにしてくださいと。
You know, if I went up to the 240, you can see that, but it's hard to see. See? I just try to get enough candles so you can see that they're absolutely doing a measured move to the downside. That's a bull flag, right? So once we get the break. Now, is it also possible that we could get a break here on this bounce and pop up into here and turn to the downside, and then you would have a head and shoulders? So you're going to have to watch for the head and shoulders, all right? So if you get the trade near the 50, down here near the 50, as you get approach this 214 fib, you're going to have to be careful, all right? You're going to get your stop move to break even by the time you hit the fib, so that if it is a head and shoulders and screams to the downside, it ends up being a break-even trade. You're here for 90 pips, you got a break-even trade. What can you do about it? The market is always right, folks. Our job is to figure out the market. And if we figure out the market, we can be on the right side of the order flow, all right? This morning, the order flow is
まあポンドドルは上がってきたらちょっとヘッド&ショルダーに気をつけなくてはいけませんよねっていうことを言っています。
Find more buyers to get to the top. All right? Every time they go down, they're looking for buyers. They're looking for buyers in an uptrend. They're looking for buyers. They're looking for buyers. They're looking for buyers. They're looking for buyers to finish this move off. All right? That's why you don't sell it. Don't be a short. Don't be a seller in a long market. Right, so that's the British pound. CAD. CAD was a nice trade for those of our heads up from last week. This trade happened during the night. Can everybody see why did this trade happen? Can everybody see why the trade materialized and went right to both targets? First target was here. Second target was here. Wide open space. That's why you make the decision that you will only trade in the wide open spaces. How do you get the wide open spaces on? You've got to do the lines. You're in charge of putting the lines.
ドルカナダです。ドルカナダは2から3、S の2から3の間のワイドオープンスペース取っていきたかったですよねと。で、このワイドオープンスペースっていうのはどうやって見つけるかって言ったら、これだけは皆さんが見つけてくれないといけませんと。まあでも簡単ですよねみたいなことを言っていて、まあ、Your Charge って言ってますから、まあ、あなたの責任で線を引いてくださいねと。まあこれはチャートマスターでもまあその PA でもそうなんですけども、まあ引き方とかやってますよね、一緒に。なんでこうやって一緒にウェブセミナーとかやってますよね。まあそれを見ながら最初は練習してやっていってもらえたらなと思います。
On the chart, right? Charts can't figure that out. They're not. It needs human intelligence to figure that out. Yeah, occasionally they'll get a good trade.
まあまたこれも言ってたんですけど、ヒューマンインテリジェンス。つまり人間の知識を持ってしかこの線っていうのはできないわけですよねと。なのでまあその自分でちゃんと線を引いてやっていきたいよねっていうことを言っています。
And it's your lines, not my line. Okay, I trade what I see. You may see the market totally different. Trade what you see, but you got to have confidence in your lines. If you don't have confidence in your lines, you'll never become a trader. You won't, because you won't.
私の線とあなたの線っていうのは違うかもしれませんと。少しまあ誤差が出てくるかもしれません。でもあなたは私の線でトレードするんじゃなくて、あなたの線で、トレードしてくださいと言っていまして、でまあそこにはコンフィデンス、自信っていうのが、確証っていうのがなくちゃいけなくて、じゃあこの確証っていうのがないんだったらトレードはしちゃいけないよねと。
You'll bail on trades because you're not sure if it's really going to go. I don't know. Oh, I'm up 10 pips, man. I think I'll click it out. Guys, it only applies on a 10-minute chart. And the reason for that is when we're on a 10-minute chart, this big red moving average is the 240-minute trend. This 60-minute right here is the 60-minute trend. All right? So you can see here, the desert is this area. When we're going away from the desert, that's where the trades occur. Going into the desert is a mess. Here it is. Look what happened.
で、この今ドルカナダの10分チャートですよね、RF の。まあ、点々と見てるんですけど、この赤い MA っていうのが、まあ、トレンドの方向ですよね。で、このデザートって言われるこの MA の中に入ってくるとメスになりますと、ジャンクになりますということでやんないよねと。で、この外にある限りその方向へトレードしたいですよねと。
This is why most traders lose their money in the desert. all right? Because the market does not like to move in the desert, it likes to move away from the desert, all right? Why? Because we have more sellers than buyers, and more sellers than buyers, and over here we have more sellers than buyers. That's a 30-minute moving average right there, that red one. See? So we bring it down. You're supposed to trade the 240 and the 60, all right? Yeah, but you don't count them. You don't count them. You have desert lines anytime you go on anything, but the only ones that count is the 10, because that's where we're trying to make our entries. All right? That's where we're trying to make our entries. So going away from the desert.
で、まあ、240分、60分を見て、10分でエントリーしていきましょうねと。
And you can see that's what when they're going away from the desert, that's when the big moves happen. See that? Away from the desert, big move. Away from the desert, big move. All right? That's what ends up happening. We're at the bottom of the trend wall. That means we don't have any trade to the downside. We're looking for it to come up and then maybe give us another trade to the upside. So unless it comes up to, let's go up to the 240, and we need to square this candle up right here. Let me go down to a 60 and get a little more candles to see it. Alright, so we need to square this candle up right here. Alright, so we need
トレンドウォールの下にあって、なので、まあ、上がってくるまで何もできないですよねと。で、このキャンドルスクエアアップしなくちゃいけないので、真ん中まで戻さなくちゃいけないので、まあ、今跳ね返ってきて上がるでしょうねと。
a move back up to about 101.79 and then we'll sell it again to the downside. That means that we the settings that we have give us the actual real moving average on that time period. So that's how we define the desert spread. It is a little different. We don't use a 200 SMA or an EMA or a 50 EMA and all that, but they're actually fairly close. But the big deal is that, well, let me show you the desert on a 10-minute chart. It's right here. See? Here's follow the green line down, follow the red line down, right there. See, there's the red line going down right there, there's the green line going there. The desert is in between those two. Why? Because on a 240 chart, we have more sellers than buyers, but on a 60, if we break up in here, we have more buyers than sellers on a 60. What does that mean? That's bad, right? Because half
まあ今デザートの説明してるんですけど、赤い MA っていうのは240分、緑の MA っていうのは60分。なので、例えば、まあ、この赤の MA の下ってことは、240分で売りですよね。でもこの緑の上に来ちゃったら60分では買いになっちゃって、まあ、相反することになってきちゃいますよね。なので両方の下にあれば両方とも売りなんで、そっちの方がいいよねと。
Half the traders are selling it and half the traders are buying it. That's that situation, so the market doesn't know what to do with that and it flops around inside the desert. They're opposing forces. See? Smaller doesn't count, but it helps you stay in the trade, see? And the T3 helps you stay in the trade. See how the T3 is running right here? See, you came back up to the T3, sold off it. Up to the T3, sold off it. Up to the T3, sold off it. Back to the T3, sold off it. Up to the T3, sold off it. See that? And it changes color based on the direction. So we don't.
まあ、あとは T3 ですよね。T3 っていう水色の線っていうのは、まあ、これストップ、止まりますよね。トレンドもそうなんですけど、まあ、これがサポートレジスタンスにもなるのでと、使ってくださいと。
Pay a lot of attention to it, but you know, what it does is it helps your reticular cognition, right? And it helps you see. Everything on this chart tells me I'm a seller, see? I'm below everything here. I'm a seller, see? We don't tell them, actually those are hidden as part of one of the secrets to what we do, Kurt. We don't give those out. It's actually locked up in our lawyer's safe in his office. Because it's proprietary to us and it's very, very powerful, as you can see. It's very powerful. Alright, Swissy. We know there are no trades in the Swissy either, right? But I will go through it here. They've come back down into the old downtrend here. They had a false breakout, came back down, and we're now back into this old trend here. Right? First time we're going to get any trade is, well, we might get a trade here. Let me look here and see. If we break the 96.50 right here, this is 93. See, it's only 30 pips. That's 24. 93 down to 24. It's only 16 pips or so. There's no space there. If we break here, it's 24. We're going to go down to the 93, which is at the 93, 93, and 93. There's only 24 pips there. See, there's no space here to make any money. Risking your money in a place that only has 20 pips is asking the broker to come take your money. That's what you're asking. Please come take my money. So, and then when we break down below here, we're going to run into the day chart bottom here. So as you can see, there's no space anywhere in here for a trade on the Swissy, so walk away from it. That's what.
ドルフランはまあトレンドライン上にブレイクしてきてますよねと。デイチャートのトレンドラインです。で、これブレイクしたのにまた戻ってきています。で、これ今トレードするにはちょっと微妙ですよねと。で、デイチャートのボトムもありますし、とりあえずドルフランはやらない方がいいですねと。
We watch 16 currencies. Right? Dollar yen, we're anticipating that it's going to make this move up into the upside. We've already done that. In fact, I'm going to take this off at this point and take this one off here. And I'm going to redo these. All right, so they're now back up into the uptrend. All right, so we can figure out where these targets are. This is one off the intervention. All right, this is two off the pullback. We're measuring the weight. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're looking for 5 wave, the last wave to the upside. So we'll make this as the last wave, so we make it black, so it's we know it's the funeral for this currency to the upside.
まあ3つ HSI を引きますよねと。ちょっと待ってくださいね。
Right. So,
まあこんな感じで3つ引きました。
now can see several things.
1つ目は下から第1波ですよね。で、2波になって3波目をまた1つ取りますよね。黄色い HSI。で、4ってきて最終的な5波を取っていますので、これターゲットが見えてきますよねと。
Let me pop up a set of fibs from this swing low, this swing high up here. Right? So, alright. And we know there's no PSRs except for what we can find right over in here to the upside. So we got one right here. That creates a higher high. This bottom right here creates that higher high. This bottom here creates that higher high. And this bottom here creates that higher high. And that's all we got. Alright. Now we can do.
で、今サポートレジスタンス取ってきました。ここサポートですよねと。ハイヤーハイ。高値切り上がってます。ここもサポートですよね。高値切り上がってます。ここもサポートですよね。高値切り上がってます。ここもサポートですよね。高値切り上がってます。ということで、こんだけサポートができました。前のアップトレンドのサポート。っていうのが次のダウントレンドのレジスタンスになってきますから、ターゲットですよねと。
Define the wide open spaces. It just pops up on your chart, Giovanni, and if you're watching it, it'll happen as soon as it, even a tick, if a chart hits it, it'll give it to you. So if you're talking about you setting, when you get it from us, you're going to get them from, if you're a live subscriber, you get them at 3 in the afternoon, 3:30. That's usually when I do them. So therefore, the next 2 sessions, see, there's no way to know that. It's going to be delayed in transmission, number 1. Number 2, I'm just going to define the areas, okay, where I would say take a trade, all right? So now these targets, these are PSRs, but they have all been taken off. Oh, wait, see, that was taken off right there. These were all taken off. These was taken off here. This one was taken off here. This one. See, they're only important when you come up. They took this one out right here, and they took this one out right here, and then this one was taken out from that bottom, out right there. This one was taken out on the next one. So these are all barriers, but they're no longer targets. Right?
で、今何見てるかって言いますと、ちょっと待ってくださいね。まあ今引いたサポートですよね。これが、まあ、その後ダウントレンドになってアップになってきて、こうターゲットでもう使われて抜けてきてますよねと。なのでもうこれはすでにターゲットではなくてバリアですと。単なる壁なんですよね。なので今一番見ていく壁っていうのを今見つけていって、この HSI とか高値っていうところを見ていくことになりますと。
Can we all see what our trades are? Our first trade is right here.
で、まあ一つ目はこの R3 までですよね。までをターゲットと見ますと。で、2つ目がこの重なっているところですよね。
New high for trending up, the new low if we're trending down. Ron got it. Thanks for being quick on that, Ron. Alright, so trade 1 is here, trade 2 is here. All these are barriers, but they're not targets. The target then becomes the R3. Alright, so a break, hook, and go here is trade number 1. Break above here, hook and go is trade number 2. Alright, now when you get into this big wide open space here, you'll be able to buy on the dips all the way up. So you may get 3 or 4 entries up in here when it's already in, up to the top. Alright.
まあブレイクフック&ゴーで買っていって、このバリアが来るたびに抜けていくたびに買ってっていいですよねということを言っていますね。
So very easy to see now. Right? That's your job to figure that out. Alright, Aussie dollar. We're looking for the buy. We're going to wait for either a pullback down here. Notice we got a white dot on the top as they're going to try to push it back down to find more buyers. Right? On the Aussie, they got from now until 4 o'clock this afternoon to get this in position for the buyers to come into Singapore. Right? Real estate is what you're looking at right now today. What is real estate of today? What are the moment? What are they telling you right now? Right? We don't care about yesterday because we're going to trade today. Right?
まあ OG ドルは買いを見てますと、ブレイクしてきて、まあプルバックしてきて、ブレイクフック&ゴーで買っていきたいねと。
Right, so we have 2 opportunities here. A pullback, we'll take the buy here up to here, that's trade number 1, and then a break hook and go up here. We're going to trade it all the way to here, and we're going to move our stop here, here, here.
まあ一つ目としては、今プルバックしてきたら、ここからもう買っていきたいよねと。で、その後ブレイクフック&ゴーで買っていって、ストップをここで上げていきたいよねと。
Yes, they are. Covered. Because it's a tool that we developed to find the target, and you know you spend any time watching them, you'll know they know exactly where they are. Right? All right, so that's what we're going to do in the Aussie. Right? Euro yen. We're waiting for this break out of the desert right now. Right? You see, I'm on a 10-minute chart. We're still in.
ユーロ円10分チャートです。このデザートを上に抜けてくるのを今待っています。
Inside the desert here. And what is the result of that? This is what happens when you get in the desert. Here's the lowest moving average. Here's the highest moving average. What happens? Chop. Chop. You see that? Why? The hardest place to get out of is the desert. Why? Because they're going counter trend. When they break out of the desert, now they'll know. All right? So most traders lose their money in the desert because they try to trade in that crap. All right? The place to trade this was out of the desert, as you can see over here. See? Going away from the desert, this was wham, wham. Beautiful trades away from the desert. Here's the desert. Right there. Going away from the desert.
まあこれも同じことを今、デザートの話、MA の話ですよね。デザート、緑と赤の MA の下にあれば、離れていけば離れていくほどいいですよねと。離れていくとこう下がってきますよね。で、またこれもそうで、戻ってきて離れていくと下がっていきますよね。で、今中だからいけないです。ダメですよねと。
That's where the trades exist, not going into the desert or inside the desert. All right. Now we have a trade setup for more advanced traders who can trade that. So yes, there is a trade setup for it. Does that mean you trade it? Probably not. All right. Okay. So we're waiting to get the desert here. Let's pop this up to 60 where we can see it a little better, and we can see that we're going to have trouble with the day chart top. We are on a 5th wave here. The R4 and the day chart top are the same, so that's all that's left in this move right there, folks, right there. So it is still.
まあ今この動きでトレードできるのは唯一このR4 までですね。デイチャートのトレンドのトップがあるところまでです。
One, two, three T30s. All right, so it's 90 pips up there. All right. If we get a pullback down into here, we want to take this trade and then this trade. Okay. That one and this one. If we get a pullback, all right. Now they may go sideways. If they go sideways, then you're just going to have to get one trade. All right. Convergence, divergence. Let's go look at it. All right. What does it tell us? MACD is trending up. Candles are trending up. Which way are we going? We have convergence to the upside. Okay. All right, Whitey. We have convergence to the upside. That's a good sign. That helps us. All right. So we only have, if we get a pullback here, we'll definitely want the trade back down here. Why did that trade work? Everybody see why the trade worked this morning? Wide open space. Bam, wide open space. 40 pips. For those who were there at the right time of day. It happened just before we got in here. It all happened then. All right. These R5 and R7, as you can see, they're been taken out because the candles are above them, so they're not really the target. The actual target is the R4 of the fifth wave up here at 129.30. But we're going to slam into the day chart top before we ever get to that. And you can see what they do when they hit the day chart top. That stops them. So if they get this trade up to here, it's going to stop it before it gets to that. See that? And we then should see the move to the downside. We want to take the trade to the upside on a pullback and then a break here up to here. All right, so that's what we'll...
ユーロ円は、プルバックしてきて上がってきてこの R3 ですよね。超えてったらまた買ってきたよねと。
Then we leave this, and when you come back, you'll be able to look at it tomorrow, and we'll say, okay, did we identify this trade? It pulled back and it went. Did anybody take that trade? And those who take it, will be some people who take it. We will take what they got, not what I get, what they got. All right. So if somebody got 35 pips, somebody got 42, somebody got 47, and we'll call it 42. We'll take the low and the high out and find the middle ground. All right. All right. Pound yen. Waiting for it to get out of this wedge. All right. It's in a wedge, as you can see, and breaking about here. We'll be able to turn this thing to the other side. So let's go ahead and take it off now because that's what we're waiting for. All right. Now, structure of the market tells us what? All right. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4. What's next? Fifth wave. All right. So we're going to measure the wedge. We start with the first wave. HSI.
ポンド円なんですけど、ウェッジを抜けるのを待ってますよねと。で、1、2、3、4、5波目で上に行く可能性があるんですよねと。
On the bottom. We're a buyer. Right. Then we take the HSI again from this one here. It finds the targets for us. We don't have to worry about finding them. Right? But we don't trade them because of that. We trade them when we have confluence. All right. You can see really already right now. This is a big opportunity right there. Everybody see that? That top. Do they know where the R5 was? What do you think? Do you think they knew where the R5 was? Yes. That's the day chart top. That pink line right there. So that's the trade. There's a big.
まあこれすごくいいトレードですよねと。まずこの1234 R4 ですよね。抜けてきたら R5 まで。ここにはデイチャートのトップもあります。これ抜けてったらその上ですよね。さらに上を狙っていいと思います。156円ですと。まあ昨日の僕とササッチのウェブセミナーもそうなんですけど、まあ僕たち全然打ち合わせとかしてないんですけど、全員156円って言ってますよね。スコットを含めて。やっぱりこの HSI っていうのをいろんなとこから引くと156円っていうのがあるので、やっぱこの高値っていうのを超えてきたらそこを狙っていいと思います。
Trade up here, but that probably isn't going to happen. All right. So we see that going up to the day chart trend. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60, 30, 180 pips up here. Can the pound yen move 180 pips? Oh yeah, you can. Currently is running 220.
とりあえずデイチャートのトップまでここまでは180ピップありますけど、もう1日で余裕で動きますよねと。
28. All right. So they can easily make that trade tonight. All right. So we're going to watch for this trade in the Asian market tonight. Because that's when they trade the yen. Why do they trade the yen then? Because they're Japanese. They're in the yen market. They buy sushi, sake, and cigarettes in yen. They understand it.
なので、まあアジアマーケットちょうど今ですね、今朝の9時半ですけどに動きそうだよねと。なんでかって言ったらそれ日本のマーケットだからだよねと。だからポンドに動くよねと。で彼らは寿司、酒、シガレット、そして円が好きだよねと。いうことを言ってますよね。ちょっと今少し笑ってしまいましたけど。
So the fifth wave, the last wave, we can put up the 3 on here. So that's the last wave we got. Oops, cancel. I don't want that. So find the bottom here. And that's the funeral. The black one is the last one. We know where the black wave. All right. So we now can see our opportunity is when we break here. There's nothing in here. Everybody see there's nothing there. But once you break above here, and this takes us out right here. There, the first part of the trade is right here, and it may go to here. All right. So now, real estate of the day will tell you how to trade in this. It probably won't go one candle straight up to there. It'll probably go up, pull back a little, and that's when you enter again. Pull back a little, and that's where you enter again. On the way up, you buy on the dips.
Buy on the dips つまりこう、 いきなりこの1本のキャンドルでドンといくことはあんまりないと思うんですけど、どうやるかって言ったら、上がって下がって、またこのディップ、下がったところで買いましょう。上がって下がって下がったところで買いましょうっていうのを繰り返していきたいですよねと。
Up to that top right there. All right. So we're looking to go up at 153.88. We're looking to trade above 152.50. All right. So 152.50 and up to the top based on the real estate of the day. We will be adding on the dips. All right. New Zealand. All right. Notice what happened. All right. Kept testing. And what did I say? I'm not going to trade at the top of the trend channel. Why? Because they're going to come down. What are they doing? Coming down. Everybody who took that trade right now is upside down. Now what happens when you get upside down near the
キウイドルです。キウイドルはチャンネルの中で作用してて、そういうところでは売り買いはしないですよねと。
end of the day is the market does no longer has enough participants to drive it to the top. So what happens is you're upside down all day. Then what happens is the market starts to move and finally gets you up 5 pips above your entry. And you've been upside down for the last 6 hours. What are you going to do when you've been upside down for the last 6 hours and you now got 5 pips profit? And now you've just joined the ranks of the dumb money. All right, that's what you just did. You won the battle, you had a winning trade, you lost the war. Now you got to be right 90% of the time for the rest of your life. So you don't do that. You have to change your methodology. All right, you get rules. I don't buy at the top. I'll wait till it comes back down. When it comes back down to here, we'll buy it up to here, moving our stop and hanging on up to the 86.11. All right. If it decides to go sideways here, all right, if it does that, then we'll have to break the break, hook, and go above this line, whatever that is. I don't know. It hasn't built that yet. So that's what we talked about. That's what we call the real estate of the day. We come back and we see that the real estate of the day produced a rectangle.
ここで買ってトレンドラインまでトレンドウォールまで5ピップとか取っていくと、もうそれ勝率 90% とかじゃないとダメなんで、そういうのは難しいので、下がってきてトレンドの下に行ったらまた買いたいよねと。
How to trade a rectangle. To give us a pullback and bounces, we know how to trade the bounce. All right, so that's how it works. All right, so that's what we're looking for there. So a nice little trade, not a biggie, but it's a nice trade up to here. Now, the second trade is above there, as you can see, right there. So this is what we call a snowman. We love snowman, all right? You can see the snowman right here. Snowman means we have two wide open spaces on top of each other. That means that we're going to not click out of trade number one. We're going to hang on to this one so that when we get the break, hook, and go up here, we'll take the second trade and the profit from trade number.
で、このまま上に上がってきて、1つ目のトレード、2つ目のトレードっていうスノーマン、雪だるまみたいにやっていきたいんですけども、1つ目のトレードっていうところで、利益が出た分、もうストップすぐ上げて、で、2つ目のトレード、その利益でカバーしていきたいわけですよねと。リスクをカバーしていきたいと。
Number one covers the risk of number two will trade riskless from here on up. All right? That's how you do it. All right? And depending on the real estate of the day, you can buy on the dips if you get it. All right? It's very simple to see. But we're running this channel, and you can see where the channel ends up, right up there. All right, Aussie yen. All right, we're waiting to see if we can break up into this uptrend here. Right now, we can't do anything with this yet. We know the yens are all trying to move to the upside, but until it gets above this, right in here and up into here, there's nothing to do because this is still a sell point. They may decide to sell it off down to the day chart bottom and bounce here. Why would they want to do that? Because there's
9円ですね。9円はブレイクしたら買っていきたいですけど、下がる可能性ありますよね。そしたらこのデイチャートの、トレンドラインのボトムで買っていきたいなと。
more profit to the upside this week. That's why they would want to do that. Right? Remember, they're still Monday. They're still building, constructing the market. That's what they're doing. Monday's a tough day to trade. All right? It's got to be perfect on Monday. All right. So, but we will anticipate that buy, and if they break up here, I'll have to do all the targets to the upside again. But right now, I'm still ready for the downside move because I'm still in a downtrend. Pound. All right. Euro pound. You're anticipating this is a bounce. All right. The reason we're anticipating this is a bounce is because of what the chart tells us. The chart says we're bouncing, we're bouncing, we're bouncing, we're bouncing, we're bouncing. What does that mean? We're bouncing. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. All right? So this is the same thing here on the euro pound. We like to trade the euro pound because the euro pound pays $1.53 per pip. So it doesn't pay 50% more money for the same amount of move. You can all see that we need to square up this candle right up in here. So there's a square up right up in here that has to happen. They've taken this top out right here. See, they took the top out. So that's the key that says we're going to the upside. So on a dip down in here, we get a dip, you want to buy it up to here. This will actually start.
まあユーロポンドなんですけど、これは今トップも取ってるし、スクエアアップしてこなくちゃいけないし、なのでちょっとリトレースしてきてから買っていきたいよねと。でユーロポンド、特にドル建ての口座に持ってる人は1ドルで、1ピップが1ドル53セント入ってきますから、やりたいですよね、ユーロポンドはやりたいですよねとかと言っていますので、まあ買ってきたよねと。
This is the start of the new trend to the upside. We haven't pulled out yet. So only advanced traders should take that trade. Only advanced. Now, if you're a newbie, don't even think about taking that trade. All right? But advanced traders can take that trade. Euro Aussie. All right? Euro Aussie, we're inside the wedge until we figure out what we're doing here. There's nothing to do. All right? Is the Euro Aussie going to break to the upside or is it going to break to the downside? I don't know. If it breaks to the downside, if we take this support out right here, then you'll be able to trade because that's an upside. These are all up targets. So these targets are up. So the trade is down here if it breaks to the downside. However, because the euro is moving up, we're anticipating the euro will move to the upside in this day chart trend. So a break here, and you got the first space is right here, and the second space is right here, and then the third space is a small one here, so you won't trade that, but you'll work through there, and you're going to not miss this one up here.
ユーロ王子ですね。ユーロ王子今ウェッジなのでどっちに行くか分かりませんけど、下に抜けてきたらここの硬いところまでですね、1.25 とかその辺です。上に抜けてきたら、これ今デイチャートのトレンドラインのボトムですし、いい買いになってきます。1つ目、2つ目、3つ目。ちょっとちっちゃいので、1つ持ったらこうマネージしていきたいんですけど、その上ですよね。ここを逃したくないですと。R3 から R4 の間、ここを逃したくないですよねと。
Nice big 100 pip trade up in there. Right, so want to hang on to these three positions if you get them on. Right, you're not in a hurry to move your stop because when you get in here, you can double your position right here, and you'll walk out with your house payment right there for the month. Right, even if you're trading on a mini. EuroCAD, right? EuroCAD, let's take it to 240, and we're testing this bottom here. Got a head and shoulders in place already. Got a euro in it, so we're expecting it to move to the upside. Okay. If it moves to the upside, then this is 1, 2, 3. Wow, kind of yucky looking at that. 1, 2, 3, big 4, and then a 5. All right, so 3 and 5 are typically the same. So we'll probably do a double top here. All right. So, but outside the trend, it can just as easily go down. How do we figure that out? We go look at the Three Musketeers, and what do they tell us? Three Musketeers said we could still go down. It says we're trying to go down, and this one says we might go down. Right? So what we might, we are, and we could go to the downside. So should we?
ユーロカナダです。ユーロカナダ1、2、3、4、5って見ていくのはちょっと分かりづらいんですけど、この1000チャートとか、平均足とか見ていくと、下がりそうですよねと。
We buy this based on what we see. So we just go buy this currency. Now we've got big possibility that that is itself is there. The shorts may still have it. You see that? If that's the case, we're going to trade it down to the S5 right there. All right, take the bottom.
でじゃあ下がってきたときどうするかって言ったら S5、S の5ですよね。でトレードしていこうと。
Out here, don't trade it here because we've got head and shoulders. Negate the head and shoulders, and then there's 60, 70 pips down here. So you're going to want to trade it below 32.50, 32.41, 42, right in that area, 42, going down to 31.47. Okay, so that's 90 pips right there, folks. So down. If we finally break up in here, we'll probably be in this wedge for a day. So there's probably no up trade up in here until we get out of that wedge. So the sell is imminent if it's going to sell. They're buying the euros today, so I don't know. We'll wait and see. CAD yen, just like all the yens, we anticipate them breaking up to the upside. We now can change this trend here. It's too steep to start with anyway, so we can take this trade. Remember, we only care about the last piece, right? So we're going to go across here like this. Take the twins right here. possible.
カナダ円です。今トレンドライン引いてみましょうということで、ラストピース、最後のこのパートですよね、直近のパートからトレンドラインを引いてみます、チャンネルラインを引いてみますと。
Real possibility. We're up back inside here. All right, man, we're in the fifth wave. No, they're oscillators. They're all oscillator shots. We invented those. They are proprietary to us. They're much more responsive than Jerry invented them. They're much more responsive than any other oscillator we ever found. And they'll turn very quickly on us and give us a pretty good. But we found that by themselves, having only one doesn't give you a lot of help. But having multiples of them all saying the same thing, we can see that we can track it. So, for instance, this morning, then this turned up, and we got a momentum indicator turning up. This turned up. This turned up. What do we see? Which way we go? We went up. See? It wasn't because any one of them did it. It's because all three of them did it. See that? We're measuring what's happening on that time frame and the traders who are trading it. So in the 5-minute world, the scalpers are buyers right now. In the 30-minute world, they're buyers right now. Up in the 240, they're buyers right now. And the Hakanashi charts are helping to say, and we're trying to move this thing to the upside. See? All right, so to get all this information here, so that feeds you information. Then if you get your setup, what do you got? You have confidence. Confidence. Right? You don't have confidence, what ends up happening? Bail out the trade, right? And that's what happens to most traders. And that's why it's hard for them to become target traders, because they're so used to scalping for 5, 8, 10, 12 pips. And when you do that, you have to break some habits. And those habits are hard to break. The longer you've been trading that way, the harder they are to break. But the more valuable it is for you to do it, because once you get rid of those bad habits, now you're trading 50, 60, 80, 100 pips, and you're scaling in. So when you're scaling in on a 50 pip trade and you end up with 3 lots on there, you pull 150 pips out of a 50 pip move. See? And you'll start seeing that as we go along this week. This is the first day, but as we start going along Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you're going to see traders, our traders that have been in here for a while, you're going to start seeing posting. I got 220 pips last night. I got 400 pips last night. I got 190 pips last night. That's why. Because they...
技術力を上げましょうっていう話をしていますよね。で、最初のうちはそんな50ピップとかそんくらいしか取れないと思うんですけど、その技術が向上するにつれて、この例えばセッションリーキャップとかセミナーとか来てくれてるトレーダーはそうなんですけど、今日220ピップ取りましたとかそういうことになってくるんで、焦らずやっていきましょうっていうことを言っていますね。で、これオシレーターなんですよね。この平均足とかセンチャートっていうのは。で、こういう、オシレーターも見ながらやっていきたいよねって言っています。
Alright, so CAD yen, we're looking for this opportunity to the upside, and it's got not much left.
なのでカナダ円はとりあえず1つ目、2つ目っていう風に取っていきたいですよね。買いの方ですよねと。
Left in here, folks. Alright, what I'd like to see is another pullback down to here, then we would have that trade right there, and of course this big trade right up in here is what we're really looking at. Alright. Yeah, exactly right, Ron. It's a toughie getting rid of that because you're so used to doing it, you do it naturally. What you have to do is you have to learn to target trade so it comes to you naturally. Right? So we can see this is a big top here, big top, support here, resistance there, resistance there, resistance there. So that may be all there is in it, and she may come to the down.
ここレジスタンス、サポートがすごい溜まってるので、ここに当たって跳ね返されて下にブレイクしていくかもしれないですよねと。
That may be it. But if it does break hook and go, then you want to take that trade here. So the best trade is going to be if we get another pullback down to the trend line here, about 96.75, right? And up we go up to 97.23. So that ends up being 50 pips right there. And then above that, there's 120 pips up here. So it's 50 here, 120 here. That's 170 pips. All right? Two-part trade. Don't miss them if you get them, especially if you get the.
いいトレードはこれ今プルバックしてきて上がって50ピップ取る、その上またブレイクしてフックして120ピップ取るっていうのが一番いいトレードですよねと。
Pullback because you don't want to be bailing on this trade, but you're going to move your stop tight because of the tops up here. Move your stop, and if it breaks hooks and go, you double your position again, and now you're going for 120 pips. Okay. So, all right, New Zealand yen. All right. Got a little channel that we're working up here, and we've topped out right here at the 8400. All right. And the next target is 428, so there's not much room there. All right. Now we will take this trade. All right. Even though it's 28 pips, this is when we take the little 25 pippers. Why? Because this is not the trade. This is the trade right here. All right. So if we find a way to get in this trade in here for 25 pips, moving our stop to just to break even. Just pull your stop to break even. Don't try to make the 25 pips.
9円ですね。9円はまず1つ目のトレード、今プルバックしてきてチャンネルの中で買いですよね。まあ25ピップぐらいしかないんですけど、まあ買っていいですと。で、なぜかというとその上のこの大きいトレードですよね。これをやりたいわけです。なので25ピップ上がったらすぐブレイクイーブン、プラマイゼロまでストップ上げて、まあ、25ピップでリクイとかしないで、その上のために、上の、トレードのリスクを減らすために、下のトレード、やっていきたいよねと。
And that's what happens to traders. Yeah, but man, I haven't made 25 pips before. Oh, we made 5 days. Don't try to make the 25 pips. Take the 25 pips because when you break up into here, you now got 35 pips. You got a 35 pip stop on this thing, and you got 35 pips of profit. You're trading 120 pips riskless with no risk whatsoever. So that's why you want to do it. So 1 is down here, and trade 2 is up here.
まあ例えば、
So we'll have to move our stop at 84.50.
例えばその35ピップのストップだとして25ピップが30ピップ勝ったんだったらもうほとんどリスクなしでその次の130ピップを狙えるわけですからねと。
Because we're going to get the trade at 84.34. You can see that. So that's a really nice trade, folks. This is when we would trade a 25 pip trade, not because of the 25 pips, but because of what's above it. All right. Pound New Zealand, we're waiting for this bounce on this downtrend, on this trend line down here. We'll see what happens. If we get the bounce, all right, all these targets are taken off to the upside, as you can see. So there's an opportunity up here. But
ポンドニュージーランド、ポンドキウイです。もうすでにターゲット取っているので、このトレンドで跳ね返ってきたらこの上まで狙いたいですよね。
she may break out. All right, so let's go take a
But she may break out. まあしかしこれ割ってくるかもしれないです。下に抜けてくるかもしれないですよねと。
look and see what the Three Musketeers does. They say we're trying to go down, folks. Can we see that? We're trying to move down. We may break this. See that?
でそこでこのじゃあどっち行くかなっていうことでオシレーター見てみると、まあ、下に下げるよねっていうことを今言っていますよねと。なので下がってくるかもしれませんと。
We're trying to tell. We might break this. So if we break it, it's going to a double bottom down here, right here. And that is 1, 2, 3, 14. That's 120 pip trade. So break hook and go below 80, 85. You'll take the trade down to 79.58. So I will be a seller. I already got that on there, and I will take the bounce. All right. Now, if it doesn't do that and it bounces, okay, it's got a pound in it. So the pound could drive it to the upside. We know the pound's trying to go to the upside. So if that happens, all these targets are taken out. As you can see, our next target is up here above 8,300. We're at 8,100 right now. There's 200 pips there. All right. So either one of these we want. We want the trade to the downside or the bounce to the upside. We'll take either one of them. All right. Silver. Silver's stuck in a wedge. Until we get out of the wedge, we don't know what to do. If we break north, we're going up to the R5. If we break south, we're going to go back down to consolidation down in here. All right. What are they doing with the dollar? Buying right now. A little bit of buying right now, so that should send the pound to the downside. It should send the New Zealand to the downside and the Aussie to the downside. Is that good for us? Yes, that's good for us because we need it to come down so we can buy it on the dip. So that's good for us. All right. Pound Chief. All right. Pound Chief is sitting here. We're in an uptrend. As you can see, we're having a correction. They need to square this up. Let's see if they got to it. They got very close to it right here. We talked about this earlier. They need to square this candle up. So what did they just do? For all intents and purposes, that candle's been squared up. Now we're in position if we want to take the buy. It's got a pound.
ポンドフランですね。ポンドフランは今このキャンドルスクエアアップしてきたので、in position to buy ですから、買いに行く準備ができていますよねと。買えますよねと。
Pounds are being buy. Right? Yeah, pound cheese. There's the opportunity right here. This target taken out. This target. This TSR has not. The solid one right here at 46.52. So if you get the buy on here, you're going to trade it to 46.52, and you're going to move your stop tight here and try to hang on for the 46.90 right up there.
なんで跳ね返ってきたらこの、HSI の R6 のあるところまで買いたいですよねと。
So there it is. And Pound Aussie. I'm in love with this Pound Aussie. I just love this Pound Aussie. So sweet, so smooth. So let's see what we got for structure. We finally broke out up here. So what do we got? We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to do the ABC. An ABC retracement, we've done an A. We need a little B up here and maybe a C. So maybe down here to 382. If we get it down to 382, it'll be an ABC retracement, and then we can start all over going up to the top here. Right? So we'll see.
ポンドおじはすごくスコットが好きですって言ってます。スムース、そうスムースって言ってて、動きが素直ですよねっていう感じで、これブレイクしてきたら買いたいしねっていう感じです。
Like the 382 right there. So let's put that right there. So bounce on a 382 and a break of the bull flag. Right, so there's the bull flag as you can see. Make it a little bigger here. And they come down and support. This support could hold it. That could hold it. But at any rate, you want to come across here, break, hook, and go. Right?
でこのベアフラッグのブレイクフック&ゴーで買っていきたいよねっていうことを言ってますね。
Yeah. Now, if you get down to the 382, that will take this bull flag out of there, and then it will be a correction. See, then it will no longer. Right now it's looking like it isn't even a bull flag anymore. It was for a while, but now it looks like it's still a part of a correction. And you can see that they might want to take this down and square this candle up right here, which would be at the 50%.
で下がってきたらそのままコレクションになって、プルバックリトレースになってこのキャンドルをスクエアアップしてくるかもしれませんよねと。
So anywhere in here, I don't know if the buyers will come into the 382 or they'll wait to 50 after they square up here. So either one, we'll take either one of those. Right, so and we're going to take the breakout into this wide open space here. You can see there's the day chart top up here. So we could go all the way to the day chart top. So it's a big opportunity. The pound Aussie trends like molasses. It's just sweet as can be. It's honey. Right? So we'll see. So we'll look at the 382. We're definitely going to look at the break of the 5,000. And then if it gets down all the way to the 50% at 4,900, we're going to look for the buy at that point, right down here.
でもどこで跳ね返ってくるから分かんなくて、382とか今のサポートとか50のどっかで跳ね返される気がしますっていうか、可能性が高いんですけど、そうしたら買っていきたいよねって言ってます。
Alright folks, that's what I see, and I will see many of you tonight. Alright, tonight, don't forget this afternoon there's a New Zealand business conference. So it's month end, however, tonight for the Asian market. So the Asian market could rock and roll tonight because it's month end. It's the last day that the Asian traders can put profit on their books in order to tell their clients they did a good job for them. Right? So beginners class 7:30 Central Time at 8:30 Eastern. Okay, 8:30 Eastern Time. Okay, and give the beginners class. All right, everybody.
はい、というわけで今日のセッションリキャップここまでです。今日結構50分とか結構長かったですよね。なんかどうやらまた新しいなんていうんですか、新しいっていうかなんか見たことないトレーダーの人たちがいて、多分なんかまた新しくいろんな人入ってきたんでしょうね。でその人たちに丁寧に説明していたっていう感じでした。でスコットも言ってたんですけど、今日月末ですよね。で特にアジアマーケットとかロックンロールもすごく動くかもしれない。今までのこの今月の利益を全部利食う可能性があって、そうしたらすごく動くかもしれないので、その辺だけ気をつけたいねって言ってましたので、注意してトレードしていきたいと思います。それではどうもありがとうございました。また来月5月もやっていきたいと思います。それでは失礼します。